Ladies and gentlemen, LifeInDecibel here, and I want to talk to you guys about motorcycle rider etiquette. If you're a biker, motorcycle rider enthusiast, whatever you choose to call yourself, there are specific etiquettes that I feel exist for good reason. You know, first off, let's talk about the waving. There's a cruiser versus sport bike waving thing, an issue sort of, that kind of bugs me a little bit, to where cruisers won't wave to sport riders won't wave to cruisers, sort of a thing, and I personally find that bullshit. I ride a sport bike. Actually, I ride a sport touring bike now. God, I'm gonna start trouble. Okay. Anyways, so and I will ride to anybody on two wheels, whether it's a motorcycle that's a sport rider, whether you're a cruiser, whether you ride on a scooter, I will wave to you. The only people I do not wave to are those on those trikes. Those trike, I don't know what the hell's up with that trike business, but I don't consider that being a motorcycle rider. I'm a man of two wheels myself, but that's where it stops with me. Anything on two wheels I wave to. And to see people who, you know, base stereotypes on every person that rides, that bothers me. You know, so for instance, sport riders have stereotypes of being stunters, running from the cops, disobeying the law, racing, all kinds of shit, riding recklessly. That's not true of everybody. I mean, take most of the vlogging community on bikes, and you're going to find that they're all pretty safe riders, and they take safety pretty seriously. And you know, the same goes for you know, cruiser riders, to where cruisers have stereotypes to where they drink, they ride, and things like that. And now both these stereotypes exist for a reason, because there is a percentage of riders in both categories that do these sorts of things that you know, the stereotypes are based off of. However, not everyone's like that, and in my opinion, to live on these stereotypes and believe all these stereotypes for these riders, it's just as bad as being racist. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have the same emotional hurt and whatnot that you can get from, you know, some sort of racial issue. However, the idea is basically the same. And so I come across a cruiser, I'll wave to him. You know, I don't know if he's been drinking or not. I'm not going to come up and ask him to smell his breath before I wave to him. I'm just going to wave to him. It's a family. We're on two wheels. No matter what brand, no matter what style, cruiser, sport bike, motard, you know, to me, it doesn't matter, dude. You're all enjoying motorcycling for your own reasons, and they're all bikes. You know, and there are certain times that you do not wave to somebody, and that's when it's not safe to wave to somebody. You know, you're in the middle of a curve, and you know, your concentration is taken up by that. You know, taking that curve. You need to pay attention and not worry about waving. You know, a simple head nod can do things like that. But yeah, wave to everybody. Don't be a douchebag. You know, just because of the brand on your bike or the style of your bike doesn't make you better than the next guy. And that goes for people who don't wear their gear as well. You know, that's their choice to be stupid and not wear their gear. That doesn't mean that they're not good people. Outside of the waving aspect, when it comes to etiquette, things you should be mindful of. Of course, you're going to be riding a little safer than everybody else in the car, but if somebody's driving like an asshole in a car, as proper etiquette, move the fuck out of the way. You know, it is not worth your life to try to tell somebody to go fuck themselves by staying in front of them and anything like that. So I mean, you know, if you have people driving like douchebags and causing a potential safety issue for you, you know, I highly recommend just move the fuck out of the way. You know, and here's another thing. If you see a rider on the side of the road broken down, and you're riding, or you're in your car even, you know, I recommend stop. See if they're all right. Do they need something as simple as gas? You know, maybe they need, you know, to borrow your phone to make a phone call to get their shit towed or something. I mean, do what you can to help them out. We're a family, aren't we? You know. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, don't be a douche, ride safe, and treat all the other riders with respect, and be wary of the big bad cager, you know, as you're on a bike and they don't give two fucks. I have no idea where I'm going. I feel like I'm playing NASCAR now. But that's it, short, sweet. Until next time, guys, ride safe.